Hey y'all, it's Austin. I just got back from my fall semester at Belmont University and I'm back in my home ground of Austin, Texas. Anyway, while I'm here, I thought I would document as I try and finish recording and mixing this EP, which I'll talk about later and go over my whole setup. It's a really exciting time. It's a little crazy, but hopefully I'll look back with kind eyes as I try and navigate this whole mess. Anyway, up to the recording studio. Well, I'm back in my childhood room here in Austin, and I figure a good place to start would be with my little mobile recording setup, which really isn't too different from my actual one. I mean, really the only difference is this, which is just a Zoom F3, which is very, very handy and shockingly good audio for how small it is. And then my one mic, which is a Neumann TLM-103, and then my computer. Very simple, gets the job done, and headphones, if you count that. When I started this, I thought I knew how to record songs, and the premise of recording acoustic material isn't really that complicated. I mean, you have maybe 1 to 3 guitars, and you have your main vocal, and maybe you have a couple backup vocals in it, but it really has been a learning process as I go, and I listen back to the ones that I did in May and June. And I mean, I don't think they're bad, but I feel like I have a better handle on what to do now. And I've gotten a couple new toys, a couple plugins, which I will put here. And so it's been really cool to, as I go for the whole EP, remixing those songs, getting them all on the same level and all that type of stuff, which is really interesting to go back and listen to those songs. I think that kind of goes into one of the main things that I want to document for myself here, which is like, I'm still figuring all my shit out. And it's been a great thing to go back and listen to these songs that I wrote and recorded months ago and then go, is this really me? Is this what I want to present? Because of the EP. And, I mentioned EP. I should talk about that. Well, this whole EP is called Notes to Self. And the Notes to Self EP, actually, there's a song called Notes to Self, which came after some of the songs were already written, which is kind of an odd way to do it. But what really made me go that route was these songs I noticed were all about being in your own head and not knowing what's going on and trying to make sense of it and not being sure of yourself. And I realized that was kind of the vibe between, oh my gosh, my record just fell. I realized that was the vibe of all the songs that I was putting out. Even though they might be love songs, they might be songs about just being lost, they might be songs about being in love. But there was all this kind of internal dialogue, and so that's why I had those common themes in there. And hence the name Notes to Self. I have been doing a little bit of lyric refining, and when it comes to that stuff, it's really like, does every word count? Does everything I'm saying tie into the messages that I want to say? And going through and mixing these songs and hearing them time after time after time has been a great way for me to see that and work on that. Well, so there you have it. I hope you enjoyed hearing about my little to-go audio setup and kind of what I'm working on right now. Be sure to like and subscribe if you did. And comment below if there's anything that you're interested in hearing about, and I'll see what I can do. But for now, thanks for watching.